Hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Top 10 Highlight Show here. I'm COD Announcer Guy. We're live and inside the mix, giving you the best highlights of this week. If you were part of this action, be prepared. We got a good group of guys that all kind of came in, played with us. They're going to be on the Top 10 Highlight Show. We got some Semtex highlights as promised. And again, the top two highlight videos, so tough to decide which one was the best. I think we figured it out, and I don't think you'll be disappointed either. So without further ado, let's jump into number 10. Sometimes when you don't win a game, you can still come out being a winner. Let's kind of decipher what I'm saying here. Let's take a look at the number 10 video here on the Top 10 Highlight Show. Danny will stay alive. He gets a nice rip there. Pulls the cord, pulls the string. They're coming for him. Daddy's ready. Oh, behind you, Daddy, behind you. One more. Daddy gets another one, third one, and a fourth one. Can he get all five? You're nuts. That'll end the stream. My goodness, man. He just ran through the entire team like a bunch of sophomores on the way back from a softball tournament. My goodness, take a look here. He gets knifed up, 1, 2. He's still running with a thermite attached to him. Finally dropped to his knees, and that'll end it. That'll end the stream. Thanks for following. It's so close to taking that one away. They'll search and destroy. That was Daddy Def getting involved, working those katanas, and the Riot Shield almost took out the entire squad to win that search game. He didn't get it, but again, sometimes you still win, even if you don't win the game. So number 9, we go right back to it again. We're talking about finishing. Well, this guy's going to finish in quite an interesting way. He's always been this way, but he's been rocking them more and more lately with some Cali sticks. Let's take a look at the number 9 highlight on the Top 10 Highlight Show. On there, 250 to 73. Again, the dominance was available and on display. And you see the coalition side, 250 to 73. Really nobody over a minute. BK value meal. Try to make something work. And look at Daddy Jeff. Crowd control indeed. Oh, walloping them all for a quad feed. Cleared the room. Wow, that's fun to watch. That's got to be a top 10 candidate. So you got to love that. Guy comes in and just whacks the whole team to get the final kill there and take care of business. That's really what it's all about. How do you finish in this game? What do you want your legacy to be? And these guys are finding a way to do it a little bit unorthodox. We still love it the same. We appreciate those guys being with us live and inside the mix every week. Now, number 8 through number 5, they're all going to be Semtex highlights. And you know, COD Announcer Guy is unanimous with Semtex City. We've got t-shirts being made right now. I promise you, you got to get yourself one of these. It's going to be fun. They often call him the Derek Jeter of Semtex. He's so good with a throw, the way it comes off his fingers, almost of a curveball motion, north to south. He makes it work every time, lollipop, whatever he's got to do. So we've got a good group of highlights. We're going to run through them. So this is going to be number 8, 7, 6, and 5 on our Top 10 Highlight Show. We hope you enjoy. And they can be doing some good stuff here. See what he with a nice nade out there. Well done on the stick job. How do you like it? To hide down the corners here. Big throw from COD. You can mark that one as he got dialed in, then give him the. He just got him. Took care of business. COD with pro. Dirty stick job double kill popcorn. My goodness. Mark it. Big time action, big time play. And now, again, COD's so good with those Semtex. Watch him play. Oh, my mama. Big time throw there. You got to like what this guy's been doing. Putting up numbers and embarrassing the opposition on 2 separate occasions. Live on Twitch. COD Announcer Guy, you can find us there. 250 to 16. Are you kidding me? Let's take a look here. This is Daddy Def. And I love that it went to him, because here's real work in place. Come get me. I'm going to knife throw you. That's good stuff there. You got to love to see that action. Again, you can follow us live, twitch.tv/COD Announcer Guy. And I hope that was as good for you as it was for me. Awesome to see the Semtex highlights. You know, that's really what we love to do. It's so much fun. I still, to this day, this game's almost a year old, still get so excited when you get that blind Semtex throw. Just makes you feel good about everything you've done and how hard you've worked in this game to become a better player, and then you get a cheap kill like that. It just really kind of gets my rocks off, and I enjoy it. So we're down to the top 4 and the top 10 of highlights of the week. Boy, are we excited about number 4. Sometimes when you jump into a game, you start to feel yourself. So your stuff kind of running a little bit. You're starting to sniff yourself a little bit, saying, hey, this is going well for me. And COD announcer guy sometimes just can't miss. He's got a nice run here on Hardpoint. Let's take a look at the number 4 highlight on our Top 10 highlight show. As COD continues to dial in and dominate, he's got 30. 194 to 9. He'll play this one to 200. 250 maybe. And they will. Again, COD gets him. And he's not happy about it. You can hear him just straight up pissed off. And another VTOL up. That'll be COD's second of the game. And he'll go up and over. So again, they're going to contest the hard point for the moment, but COD's right here, right on him. He's going to have to switch guns, will COD. As he tries to do so, he's got a man there, that's merciless. COD one away from another chopper gunner. Will he get it? He does get the support helo. Here comes a second round of barrage. You kidding me? 231 to 10, and I was going to embarrass them on the day that his mother died? And so again, you take a look at feeling it, dialed in, getting everything you want out of a game. COD went off that game. I think had 35 plus kills when everyone else was in the teens, and so he really kind of dialed in there and took care of business. So that brings us to the top 3 highlights. Usually it's a 1, 2, 3, and there's a pretty big gap between all 3 of them. It's a little bit different this time. 3 is great, and we can get into this in just a second, but I want to say that 1 and 2, the hardest decision we've got to make on all of our top 10 highlight shows. But number 3, as we know, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was announced. It's going to be dropping to us November 13th. However, they wanted to have a reveal. They're going to show us a little bit about the campaign, a little bit about the game, and how they did this was they set us up into Verdansk, which is Warzone, the free-to-play Call of Duty game. And so as you drop into Verdansk, you had to complete a couple missions. You only had about an hour window to do this, and if you weren't online, you weren't going to get this. So after you completed a couple things on Verdansk, they continued the storyline with you. You unlocked a blueprint. A blueprint is a variant of a gun. The gun that we got unlocked is a marksman's rifle called the Bay of Pigs. Now, marksman rifle does not look special. It's pretty basic. It's got some scratched up wooden base to it, looking like a post-World War II era gun. Nothing great about it. We figured we'd give it a ride and see how it went, and it went amazing. And so we did this live on the stream just a few days ago. We want to take you to our number 3 highlight on our top 10 highlight show. Let's take a look. So he's got a guy already lined up here. It was. So he got him in the heart. Pulling the heartstrings. 1, 2, make it 3. How do you like me now? Coming back A side as well. There's another one. Counting for 4. Make it 5. Good God. Ripping him off here with a marksman's rifle. Make it 6. He's just turning and dialing in, showing what he can do. And so again, giving yourself the opportunity to try something new. Sometimes you stumble upon gold. I love the marksman's rifle right now, and we're doing a lot of this with no attachments, no pre-existing anything. Just kind of running a gun the way it was meant to be fired. We pretty much dialed in and took care of the entire squad there, wiping them all out. So, this brings us to number 1. Number 2, again, such a tough call this week because of what it meant in the game, the situational meaning inside the game. And the number 2 highlight, a good friend of ours, Eddie Knox. He's on the stream a lot. You probably know him. You've seen him before for sure. We are dialed in on a gunfight blueprint. It's a 2v2 matchup. Well, you've got to get to 6 games for the win. And again, it was a 5-5 sudden death right down to the wire. Came down to the last 2 players on a 2v2. Well, I won't say anymore. I'm just going to let you enjoy the highlight. This is our number 2 highlight on our top 10 highlight show. Do enjoy. Down here. Oh. Yeah, I thought he had to. I thought that's why he stunned you. But, see what he had. The shot couldn't get it. Got him. COD out of the game. Eddie Knox has got to push. Straight to your left. Behind you. Behind you again. Oh, and Eddie Knox takes him out as he tries to melee him, to look cool, to stream it, to show his friends. He gets embarrassed in the final game there. And so 6-5, you went for the melee kill and found a bullet upside his chin. That's not good enough. Feel free to follow us at twitch.tv/CODannouncerGUY. We're live and inside the mix. And so again, you got to show some love to Eddie Knox, what he was able to do there, sticking with it, ducks down, goes up, gun lodged into the chin of the opponent, and taking out that sudden death win. That was huge. And the reactions are all real time, folks. I hope that you know that they're not forced, they're not scripted, none of this, all of it's off the cuff, and we have a lot of fun playing, and again, that's one example of it. Now, down to the number one highlight. Like I said, it was a very, very tough call. You're going to see why here in just a second, but what they added to the Warzone game this week was a King Slayer trio. So 3 guys jump in, and you got to be the first team to get to 100 kills. By killing a king, you get 5 points. So that's kind of the objective of the game in a lot of ways. If you can do that, the more kings you kill, the faster you'll get to the number 100. Well, we got towards the end of the game. We're playing really, really well. Eddie Knox in this one, Killer Bisc as well. And I saw my shot. I took my shot. I think you'll be pretty happy with the number one highlight today. So again, this is your number one video on the Top 10 Highlight Show. Today's show brought to you by Built Bar. Get yourself some of these guys. Go to BuiltBar.com, use promo code CODannouncerGUY for 10% off your first order. And again, let's take a look at the number one highlight this week. Roll it. We'll ping him, we'll put him down. COD wanted to get that rocket out for whatever reason. It just dropped him out. Here we go, got a king.
I'll check around it.
I'm pushing him right now. I'll give up my life for this team kill here. That's his man with the kill! Are you kidding me? From the sky, RPG. Show him the kill cam, ladies and gentlemen. Bada bing! Bring it on home. How do you like that? The accuracy, the acumen, and the wherewithal. They get first place like that. Not been better since we played it. We had 13 kings slain, 23, 19, and 6. They put the numbers up that they wanted. And again, that's how you take down first place, folks. Hopefully you. And so there you have it, folks. The number one video. We call it Rocket Man. That's how you win a game in style. To do so and get the Slayer victory. This was actually the first game the Killer Bisc, myself, and Eddie Knox had actually played together. So even more special to us on a personal level. But again, we hope you enjoyed the Top 10 Highlight Show. We want to thank our sponsors, Built Bar. Again, power through anything. They've got energy bars, drink mixes, protein bars, anything you might need. Go to BuiltBar.com today. Use promo code CODannouncerGUY, all one word. Take the 10% off your first order. So we appreciate you guys being with us. And again, until next week's Top 10 Highlight Show, keep grinding, keep gaming, and keep making highlights so we can put you up on the board next week. We'll see you again soon.